make plans for the future, get your family healthy. You know what I mean? We need the sisters to have our back. And I'm putting this plea out to the sisters, you know what I mean? Like, don't abandon us now. We need you now more than ever. Like, we need you now more than ever. And to the brothers out there, the new ones, same thing applies for you, as far as what I just said for the sisters. And for the fellas out there that have been conscious and been in the conscious community, stop allowing the garbage to pull you in. You know what I mean? When you see all that other mess, just ignore it. Do you. Do your work, whatever it is you do, and keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, all the garbage, you know what I mean, the dirt's gonna come out in the wash. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure you just on your righteous path, getting your family together, getting your mental, physical, and spiritual body together, and keep it moving. And as far as the term conscious, in the context in which we use it, it has nothing to do with knowledge. So, when you come across individuals who you think may have more information than you, fine. Take what you can from them, learn what you can from them, and keep it moving. And please stop coming to people on YouTube or whatever other site you use, and looking for answers to to solve the problem we're in. Because obviously nobody's offering them. You know what I mean? The point is to go ahead, educate yourself, elevate your own mind so that you can come up with the answers yourself. Nobody's gonna give it to you, and answers are gonna be different for different individuals. You know what I mean? My job here where I am may be to be doing something, and your job where you are may be doing a totally. But the reason why you don't see guys offering answers is because they have so much knowledge, but that's one thing they don't have yet, and it's the answer. But the reason why they don't have the answer is because there isn't one specific answer that you can put your foot on. It's about a collective thing. We all need to be forming the answer. You feel me? And another thing I do want to say to those new brothers and sisters that are coming new into the information: research and educate yourself on everything. I'm one of those guys that want to know everything about everything. You know what I'm saying? And when you go to different individuals, different groups, or different sects, and they tell you what not to pay attention to, then you should get up and walk out the door. It's okay for individuals to come to you and say, "Oh, you may want to check this out, or you may want to check this out." They're offering you opportunities to grasp information. But when someone tells you, "Oh, don't worry about that. Don't involve yourself in that. Don't, oh, that's spookism, ooh, and all that mess," then that is the individual that is trying to control the knowledge that you input into your own brain. They are trying to control you. They want you to follow their paradigm. And an individual that's trying to control you is not trying to free you. Trust me on that. And, with all of that said, I just want to say that I love all of my brothers and sisters, whether you're righteous or unrighteous, whether you're helping the community or not. However, niggas get cut off if they not all in it for the family. I love you, but you ain't right, you're done. Or I love you and you doing right, so I'm gonna embrace you. Come on, let's build. So, don't take this video that I'm coming down on one person or another person. I'm imploring everybody to wake the hell up. And if you refuse to, hey, you're going to suffer your own fate, family. But, some of us are going to keep it moving in one direction instead of getting sidetracked in all these different little entities and different little topics and ideas as far as division and whatnot, and who's right about this and who's right about that. You get sidetracked in those things and you'll never make it to your end goal. You know what I mean? And I don't look, I don't understand this, why people can't get this simple fact about like the whole Moorish, Egyptian, Israelite, Muslim, all of that. I don't understand why people don't understand this simple fact that we have to meld everything that is us in order to be us. We can't take a portion of it and say, never mind the rest. That's ridiculous. People come to my page, or people wonder, well, what are you, brother? Are you a Moor? Are you an African? Are you, are you this? Are you that? If you look on my videos, you're going to see videos about blackness. And I look for and expose blackness to the people wherever I find it at, wherever across the globe, wherever in history books, wherever in the time frame of history or the timeline of history. If it's black, I'm putting it out there. So don't get mad at me when I put up Moorish videos. Don't get mad at me when I put up Egyptian videos. Don't get mad at me when I put up videos about the blacks in China. Don't get mad at me when I put up videos about blacks in America, indigenous blacks in America. Huh? Are you serious? Like, we should just ignore all of our history except for the small segment that you feel you are proficient in? And like I said, I'm talking to everyone across the board. And people who are righteous and know they're righteous and know they're doing the right thing for the people, they're going to agree with me wholeheartedly. And I'm not saying, I'm some great guy and you're supposed to agree with me. But it's not me. But if you disagree with what I'm saying, you need to check yourself. But what I'm saying is logical. It makes common sense. So if you're disagreeing with it, you're missing the boat. If this video was stepping on your toes, you're missing the boat. And what's blatantly obvious is the fact that the reason why we haven't come to a point where we can actually move forward and get to the goal where we want is because we refuse to take all of the knowledge that we have about all of the different time frames, time periods, teachings, sciences, spiritualities that have been black in the past. We're refusing to take all of them and put them together and move forward with that wealth of knowledge. All of the people who existed before us and all of the things that they did before us was for us today to be able to take all of that, the culmination of everything that we have ever been and ever done, and put it together and become one mighty nation again. Like, if we talk about how great Kemet was, we talk about how great the Moors was, the Israelites talk about their greatness. We talk about the different great spirituality systems, and we talk about numerology and astrology, astronomy, and all of that stuff. We talk about all of those things. But it never occurred to anyone to meld everything together into one concrete structure that the black man and woman today can go by, can live by, can be. If we did that, this nation, right now, the black nation would be bigger and greater than any nation ever before us. Ever.
Check, I keep ourselves in check.